we provide an opposition to the defendant's motion to sever the counts of the indictment. He's asking for time to reply. I think that's March 12th. And then there's this issue with regard to discoverable materials. Defense is claiming that they need more materials. So rather than argue the point of whether or not they're entitled to these materials, even under our ridiculously broad New York state discovery statutes, we just said you can have them. But it takes a while to download it, so we're waiting for that. So that should be done by March 12th, and at which time we are going to set a date for hearing. We certainly are eager to start that hearing, and we have a number of witnesses, so we would like to at least start at least one of our expert witnesses to begin the Fry hearing.
Tierney, can you talk about the soundness of this new science that the defense calls magic?
Okay, so first off, newness of science. You know, you as a adult person has gone to the doctor and has had relatives, unfortunately, who have gone to the doctor, and you have relied upon this science, and your loved ones have relied upon this very science to receive the sound medical treatment that you've all gotten. It's prevented people from dying from disease. It's detected diseases. It's used in amniocentesis. It's identified war dead. It's identified remains of 9/11 people, of 9/11 remains. We've been able to reunite those remains with their family members, even though there's minuscule amount of DNA present. Anthropologists have used it to identify Neanderthal bones, to establish relationships between prehistoric remains. So this science has been around for many years, and if the defense wants to call it magic, that's fine. The defense could call it whatever it likes, but we will determine that at the hearing, and we look forward to that hearing. And I can tell you, this is sound science. It is the future of DNA analysis, both in New York State and in this country. The defense is being very diligent in asking for this stuff. We think they're being overbroad. It's not for us to say. It doesn't really matter. The only problem with it is it takes a long time to acquire the materials. If they want it, whatever, they could have it. But, you know, when you're asking for that volume of stuff and on such a granular level, it takes a long time to download. So.
And that's all like DNA stuff. It's not like phone records.
Well,
or anything like that.
it's DNA stuff, but it's you're asking about the electronic, you know, and the software, the electronics and the software that's used to examine your DNA data, which is all of these software things and all of these software programs. And they're asking for the software programs, and they're asking for the programs that. So they're asking for the programs that run the They're asking for the software that runs the data analysis, as well as the software that runs the software. So, you know, at what point is enough? But
all of that is included in the 14 items.
You know, all of that is included in the 14 items.